talking to nobody, so it makes it easy to talk, right? Just got home. You got me for at least a few minutes. I'm not going to sit and do a live for very long. But we are currently waiting on the weather. So this is what it looks like out through the kitchen window. It's kind of dark to the north. Sun's actually shining through the trees there. They are calling for like up to a half-inch rain tonight, which we'll take at this point. And then I think, what was it? It was either, I don't know if it was 9/10 or 0.09 inches of rain. I'm not sure. But after being rained out a couple days ago, I was able to get going and get done planting. Really don't have much for videos. I'm not sure if I got a bunch of videos that are, hey Jim, how's it going? Haven't heard from you in a while. Hope everything's going well. I gotta keep an eye on the little creature feature though. Hold on. Relina. Oh, she's watching her show, so I'm gonna sit here and talk to you for a little bit. Oh, we're done planting. The planting videos are sparse, but they are uploading. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 to upload, and that's about it for the planting videos. The reason for that is I know people like to listen to the videos of me sitting and talking, driving. The air conditioning went out on the 4640 on the 3rd day of beans. So through all of that 90 to 93 degree weather, hey David, and heat, humidity, and all that stuff, I was running with one window open, full on dust clouds, just a rolling. And that's pretty much what it's been all the way through till tonight. We got done planting 7:30 right now, Central. I got done at 4:30, so about 3 hours ago. And we're done. I'm figuring I have some of the dreaded R word. And the dreaded R word is replant. Those first 14 acres I put in, which I'm very grateful, hey Renee, that we didn't get carried away and keep planting, because we were right on the fence of it's cold, it's miserable, it's dry, but the ground is cold and wet, and we just didn't want to risk it. So the 14 acres were thrown underneath the carpet, or thrown underneath the bus. I gotta go keep the kid from, come here. Relina. I should have her turn the cold water on you. Relina. Come on, Nugget. I'm doing a live stream. Relina. Well, yell at me if she gets in anything. What you do? So no, having no air conditioning, the 4640 really kind of dumbed down some of the fun planting, because, hey, Bo, not having any air flow other than the blowers circulating hot air on you. I actually got sunburned in the tractor planting beans. That's a first for me. I hope it never happens again, but I'm still shedding. I think we're at what? Record, was it 20 degrees above the previous record as far as heat goes? And it definitely felt like it. I mean, don't get me wrong, the emergence on the crops is awesome. The stuff that was in the ground, corn in particular, really took off. Beans did well also. It's just that first 14 acres, it was cold. It didn't get very good emergence on it. If we get all this rain that they're calling for in the next few days, we're going to see what it looks like. If any of the seed that's still working its way through the soil is able to make it out. Otherwise, I'm going to really be looking at replant. So, I don't know, computers. There, that helps. Did you ever have any job off the farm? Yeah, I worked on the job training for my John Deere Ag Technician program. I worked at the local Solons dealership. So if you guys watch the Iowa Dairyman, he just got done with that same program. The schooling was great. It was the on-the-job training the 6 months of working at the dealership just completely ruined it for me. I mean, we were slow as it was, but between coworkers being, I don't want to swear too much, didn't get along with the coworkers. All I was doing was generally in the wash bay, sweeping floors, delivering lawnmowers. I didn't do much of any wrenching, which I was there to wrench, and I did very little. So I did not get anything from my internship. The 7600 was like an orange color, like a construction orange. North Daytona Beach, Florida. I wonder what kind of weather is down there. Relina's being a little creature feature, but it sounds like her mom's got her under control. As far as things going forward here, I want to go through and clean off the planter, get some of that fertilizer off of it. I'm not gonna unhook the planter or put it away or anything until we are ready to, until we know that we don't have any replant, which, like I just told you, replant is a little bit of a concern right now. Oh. Now, trying to get you where the light isn't bothering you. How's that? How's that? It is hot. Yeah. I guarantee it is. But at least we're having a little bit of cold weather up here. The blue truck needs an oil change, now that you say that. Do you know when Ryan and Hannah's wedding is? It's coming up. Relina is 2.5 years old. And I haven't been around her too much because of planting. So, to be honest with you, not having me super duper present is showing just a little bit. But she's getting tall. What?
I thought you were watching the critter.
I'm watching her. You want me to turn the camera on you?
She's trying to climb in the shower.
It's a good thing to have her clean, right?
No.
Yeah.
Not when I want my time.
My time. No, there isn't an itch to run the 9770. Because if it's not running, it can't break down. No, an honest answer is we just got done with planting. And I've reached that point in the year now where I'm content going a few months of just watching the crops grow. I'm not eager to start into harvest already. I mean, I'm just glad we got done planting. Altogether, we really didn't plant that long, like a little over a week in the grand scheme of things. I mean, we had a couple days where I could have been planting, I should have been planting, but I was pulled away from planting because I was fixing equipment. And the planter itself was giving us issues too. The 9510, no, that is not on the farm anymore. It is somewhere down in Arkansas. They didn't know. But it went from our local dealership and they shipped it down to Assumption, and then it was going to be shipped out from Assumption. It was going to be used for harvesting, I want to say cypress grass, but that might be it. That's why they were interested in it, because it was a walker machine. They're changing out the concave for a special type of grass concave, and it's going to be used for harvesting grass, which sounds like an okay life for it. You got a phone call interview with your local John Deere dealership. You're hoping you get the job. Well, as far as I know, they're usually pretty eager to have decent technicians. So if you at least know your way around a wrench. Oh, and she looked nice.
You like it?
Yeah, I like it. Brittany's modeling her dress for one of the weddings this year. When are we going to tear down the 1,000 bushel grain bin? Any day, to be honest. Every year that we do scab some corn into it and use it it's just pushing that much more over, just being completely useless. Myself, Ryan and I have talked about it. What I'd like to do is tear it out and redo the crete, put a trucking loading auger on it, with a power sweep, of course, and put in a same diameter bin but taller. So it's more like what the local guy calls it a pencil structure. So it's narrower but taller. Um, use it for corner beans, whatever we need to. I would like another 20, 30, 40, 50,000 bushel bin. The reason that I want to look at more bins on the home farm, just in general, is for storage, because when we're moving everything from the field directly to the elevator, if the elevator has a hiccup, then we have a hiccup. And now that we have a combine that is going to be able to keep the semi running pretty steady, it's going to be that more evident if we have any delays at the elevator. Warehouse clerk. What's a warehouse clerk? What's the definition of that job? The 4020 is running pretty good. We had it on the manure spreader here for a while. It's got probably 20, 30,000 hours on it. It's going to be on the auger here for a little bit. A creature feature. Building a shop in the next 5 years? No. 10 years? Possibly. Basically helping to find parts. You guys must have a lot of throughput through your shop if you guys need somebody to help find parts, that you're not just flat out labeled a parts guy. Missouri. Renee says hi, Brett.
Hi.
Brett says hi. Let's see. Any chance you'll get another 20,000 bushel bin? 20,000 bushel bin at the minimum, to be honest with you, David. Myself, I almost like to look at something bigger. I'd rather put in more storage than we currently need. If we were able to go through all of harvest and not fill our storage up completely on an average year, I'd be perfectly fine with that. I'd rather have room to work. A 50,000 bushel bin, I don't know what kind of footprint that would have, but a 50,000 bushel bin is honestly something I would prefer. But let's be realistic here. How's Ryan, the parts guy? He's doing good. He's back to work. He took a week off to get his planting done, and he's back to being Mr. Parts guy. The new auger run last fall, that Westfield ran awesome.
Come on, out of there.
Dare I say flawless. Relina!
Out. Stop it. Go.
Might have to let you go. Hey, come here. Up. You want up? You want up? Come here. She's a mama's girl all of a sudden. Bernina.
Come on, honey. Come on.
Oh, now you want up? Oh.
I thought you want me back.
What?
I thought you was it.
Old McDonald, huh? This is what I've been reduced to, human pillow. Human recliner. Actually, I could just leave it on and she can sing to you guys. There's a new channel idea. Your show's on out there.
She runs both TVs.
And then yeah, Brittany posts pictures of Relina from time to time. Oh, Blippi? Oh, great, we're gonna watch Blippi. Besides bins, what item would be on your wish list for the farm? Field cultivator. Field cultivator is really high up there on the list because I don't like using the VT for what it's not meant to be used for. It's not meant to be used for. Oof, jeez, babe. It's not meant to be used for spring seed bed prep. It's not. I'd like to get either a disc or a field cultivator or something, and use that in the spring. And go through, rebuild the VT, the Earthmaster, new blades, new whatever it needs, bearings, and then use it for exactly what it's meant for. Corn stalks. Just use it in the fall for a couple days, and I think we'd be a lot happier. We didn't get another 4440, no. I mean, I don't know if you guys have looked, but it could like. Oh my gosh, look at this.
Baby shark.
You wanted Blippy, so you got Blippy. You can't keep changing the. Okay, look at this. You guys familiar with Tractor House? Look at how thick this is. I should rephrase that. Thin this is. Look at that. That used to be twice as thick. I don't even know why I grabbed these because it's depressing. You can't afford anything in it anyway. Ah, you're pinching me.
Your wife just throws them away.
Yeah, Brittany just throws them away because, you know, it's not anything shiny for her. But look at that. They used to be like twice as thick back when there was actually equipment to buy. There we go. Happy. What? She is a chatterbox. She takes after her mother.
I think she gets that from you.
And there she goes. The case chisel plow, even with the 3-inch sweeps, is still falling apart when we use it. It's not built heavy enough. I mean, if it had a... Maybe if we used the 40-20 on the front of it, because at least the tractor would give instead of expecting the chisel plow to. I'd like to get another chisel plow. I'm getting really accustomed to this whole running 2 of everything. Disc binds, balers. The rake is big enough, of course. A bigger tedder would be nice. 3 skid steers, about 20 tractors. There's no way I'd be able to afford a brand new semi. I would get another 4440, but the problem is I'd like something newer, comparable to like the 7600 with mechanical front wheel drive. Do I like the John Deere baler? I haven't really hooked up to it yet. The 569 is the baler that I've wanted. I knew I wanted to upgrade to, which I can't call it an upgrade because we still have the 566. Yeah, Chad D's got it right. Plant the money tree, 7530. If I could buy a chore tractor, something comparable to the 7600, it'd be a 7530, and then you'd never get me out of it. Where are we at here? Dude, it's not even the rock shaft that's the problem. It's the bolts and stuff. I Loctited all those bolts in it, and I was still shearing bolts and everything. And we're talking like grade 8 hard SOBs. I mean, anything short of just welding things solid. I mean, if we were offered a chance to demo a quad track, would we drive it? Well, yeah. Really don't like the case cabs though, unless they've really upgraded them. Yeah, Relina's really good at singing here lately. And she's getting really good at telling you what she wants. As far as videos go, I got 2 uploaded. I got 2 that are still going to be uploading, so probably Saturday night I'll start uploading them, letting them run. We just talked about that the other day. I don't miss chopping. Too many turning, spinning wheels, trying to keep everything organized. Running the second baler, having 2 balers and 2 disc binds, our intentions are, for the way our operation is going, round bales, feeding cattle with the bale feeders, and it works. Being able to go through and lob down, 100 acres or so of hay and being able to get it baled in a timely manner is huge. How many acres of hay this year? Hopefully you can make all the valley again. I agree right there with you, dude. I am thinking, where are we at? I don't know. I'd have to actually count it because some of the ground that my brother picked up has some alfalfa. It has some beautiful alfalfa on it, and he opted to keep it versus spraying it off for corn. What's the 445? I gotta go get cleaned up. Gotta run. Actually, I'm right there with you, David. Guys, I gotta let you go. So, oh, the garden tractor? The garden tractor's running okay. Needs a battery and an oil change and blades. And my yard's officially reached the point where I'm just gonna let the cows in, put the gates across, let the cows eat it for feed, get that free fertilizer down. Hey, Dan. If not alfalfa, what would you seed down for beef cows? Grass. Problem is with seeding down grass is that you have to fertilize it. The only way I'm getting as many cuttings or as much feed off the valley as I am is because I'm fertilizing for it. It's expensive, but it's worth it, especially if you can get it sold right. So I'm still playing Farming Simulator 13, guys. That's more enjoyable than the newer ones. Everything's going good, but I gotta get going. It's 8 o'clock, and I gotta get cleaned up so I can go, rodeo clown the little one in there so we can get supper going. What are you doing still working around? Hey, Dan, I thought you were going out to help Wes. Looking forward to those vids. Have a great one from the Pacific Northwest. Oh, well, you have a good one too. Everything's going good. The fact that planting is 100% done, potentially going to have to be like 105% done if I have to replant those 14 acres, but it's going to be more tedious just going through and changing the planter back over to beans than what it was, to actually plant, to do the replant. So, all right, fellers, I gotta go. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Take care. Take it easy. Keep in touch. I'll talk to you guys later.